Across the political spectrum, I hear the claim that people of European descent, aka white folks, are not uniquely attacked. They follow that by saying, what is white anyway? If white doesn't exist, you can't attack it, right? Wrong. While you may not think of yourself as white guy, those who are warring against you, they sure do. We're not uniquely attacked, yet the whole of society is being indoctrinated into the myth of white privilege, dismantling white supremacy, how only white people can be racist, how a group of white people gathered anywhere is never diverse. And of course, critical race theory is undeniably an all-out onslaught against one group, the white one. The response to this truth is that they're just attacking the social construct of white because white people don't really exist, that races were invented, imagined by some white supremacist in order to suppress the world. Yet this doesn't apply to the black race, Asian race, Australoid race, Jews, and a black person will proudly tell you, yes, I'm black. We hear about black culture, black entertainment, black women, black empowerment, black lives, and on and on and on. What is white anyway? Well, I encourage you to watch my video from 2019 called Am I White? White people don't exist until it's time to single you out in a crowd for being part of the bad group. You don't exist until you're replaced for a new diverse hire. Don't exist until it's time to deny white people COVID antibody treatment for being part of the privileged race. A little 101 for you. White includes each and every European ethnicity. Sure, in Europe where there are still clear ethnic differences, they don't like to be referred to as only white, but Swedish, Irish, German, and so on. Well, in America, because of years of European ethnicities mixing, they've become their own ethnicity over time, just as it has for Australia, Canada, New Zealand. But they're still European, still white. Europhobes don't even use the term Caucasian anymore to describe us because it includes more than European people, more than white people. We suddenly exist as a people, as a color, as a race, when it's time to charge us for alleged wrongdoing. When they single you out in school, at work, on the media, they're not pointing at an illusion, a social construct, a made-up image of who they think you are. No, they're pointing at you, flesh and blood, you. No other children are singled out in school and told their ancestors are to blame for all the world's problems and that they should feel guilt. No other group is told they are racist and evil for preferring their own group. No other people are charged for the alleged crimes of their ancestors. It's no huge ordeal when a non-white, we understand what that word means, runs over a bunch of European people and kids at a Christmas parade.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Or commits a mass shooting or an act of terrorism or a hate crime. It only matters to the media when it's a white guy and can be used to further war against that group. We're not singled out, but let's attack every aspect of traditional European culture as being something sinful and oppressive that must be destroyed. Oh wait, we don't have a culture. Not uniquely attacked, but whites need not apply. Whites must pay, and any country with too many white people in it must be flooded by the third world. And don't tell me it's just white people doing this. There are plenty of other groups that have joined in on the fun and have their own interests in mind. There isn't anything about us that hasn't been uniquely attacked. From our haircuts to our music, our dances, sports, farming, knitting, fashion, our preference for the outdoors and hiking, even the way we housewife. Even being on time, hardworking, self-sufficient, organized, and wanting safe neighborhoods is a crime of white supremacy. Type in literally anything and it's been attacked. I should give the list of things that haven't been attacked yet because it would be much more manageable. And oy vey, can't forget the historically unparalleled ways in which we are banned, censored, and blacklisted by Silicon Valley, major corporations, and banks. It's never free speech and democracy when it's a white guy defending himself against the anti-white Stasi. There's literally a caucus and political org for every combo except us because it immediately gets blacklisted. And oh, we can't forget this classic. Things are moving so fast that the government is institutionally implementing actual racism against white Americans into their budget. They know what white means, and I haven't heard much noise by others coming to our defense. It's not just the white leftist you see on the TV doing this to their own. There are plenty of instigators behind the scenes with their accomplices and pawns. Anyone who says we are not being singled out and attacked as a group is either not paying attention, very wealthy and shielded, or just doesn't care and doesn't think it will ever affect them. Maybe they have a mixed race kid or is part of the group trying to swindle you so they can continue to do battle against you. The goal is to remove the demographic, the white conservative, freedom-minded one that stands in the way of total global control. So if you don't want a dystopian hell future, you better start rejecting it in all its forms before it's too late knocking at your door.